clamp it down on the other side of the volume buttons and then just turn it.
No, I mean for the microphone, because I can't run a mic.
You can't put these on
No, it's what is it? iPhone cable, the Lightning or whatever.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys, let's try this again. Let's see if we got. I don't know if you guys can see me. We got good connection. Do not know. Let's see if I can see on this. I won't put it open. Okay, you guys, let's try this again.
Live stream number 2.
How is that?
Live stream number 2.
Live stream. I was like, I'm not spending a lot of time trying to name it. I'll rename it later. Okay, let's try this again, folks. I don't have my microphone, so you're gonna hear the whirliness. That's all we can do, okay? If we can get connection, that's what we got. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Is it still working?
It is. We got one person watching though, apparently.
Nice, okay. Yeah, I would be fed up with this too, honestly. Sorry, you guys. We are fighting the connection. We're trying here. If this doesn't work, then
We got 4 watching now.
4 watching. Okay, we're in here. Yo! Birth, how you doing? Can you tell what the audio is, man? Hello. This is attempt number 2, everybody. Okay, so we're trying. If we can.
Other than the feedback and doing it, it sounds okay.
Yeah, okay. As long as you guys can hear, you guys can see me, we should be fine. I'll just continue. Attempt number 2, yes, because the first one I was doing from my phone, connected to Ben's phone, and this time we're doing it straight from Ben's phone. So, all right. Ta-da! This is the rest of the stuff we can. We're gonna be opening. On the last, I'm gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. So, on the other first attempt, we opened up the first package from IceCo, and they sent in the computer motherboard to help fix my current fridge. So, this is what it looks like right here. I don't want to be touching it too much, but yeah, we're going to be installing that in a video to come. I'd love to do a live stream of it, but we got to do a video. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Mr. Burr.
Oh. Live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh!
What you got there?
I don't know.
More lights? More lights?
Where do I come in here? I want to see where my tag phone is.
Right there, yeah. More lights.
Alright, cool.
Are you back? Yes, Jason, I am back in Calgary. We are at the shop right now. We're unboxing packages like this one from IceCo I just showed. And then also Vader's 70 amp hour
Ooga
Ooga charger. You know, it'll bring my 300 amp hour battery from 0 to fully charged in 3 hours. Pretty cool. We're gonna see that in the video coming up. I'm gonna move pretty fast here because I'm not sure how the connection's going and all that stuff. So let's just get through these packages. Okay, on top of that, we have some new brake pads for the van. As you can see, I have the receipt here because I want to take my brakes off and then make sure they are the right ones. So the first time, this is my second time getting the brake pads. First time they weren't the right ones at all. Even on this box it says it's supposed to come with these clips. I'm not sure which style my van has. These pads right here. Okay. And they're a little different than even the one on the box. See? And that's the ones I'm used to. Even my white van had those style brakes with the clips. These ones don't, so we'll make sure they're the right ones before we get ready to receipt. You know what I'm saying?
Aaron the DJ says it's like Christmas.
What is it?
He says it's like Christmas, Aaron the DJ.
Aaron the DJ. What's up, Aaron the DJ? It is feeling kind of like that. I don't like it.
Both weather and opening boxes ones.
Yeah, it's Easter. This is what all the Easter money brought me, Aaron. Must have been a big rabbit though, because we got brake pads and brake rotors, right? And there's 2 brake rotors. I'm only gonna lift one because you only need to see one. You know what I mean? You understand what I got? Right? And we got the black hats, and we also have wheel bearings as well. So we have a set of front wheel bearings right here, and we're going to be replacing that with the brakes as well. Trying to get some ball joints and all of that stuff for the van before I dig into any of this. So yeah, we got some black hat brake rotors. As much as I wanted to get the drill slotted ones, it'll have to wait until we get a 4-bit engine swap, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll get the brakes at the same time. Anyway, we have those. You guys will see that in the video. Next. Let's go into the next thing. The next thing is a recent thing, but it's going to be pretty cool as well. And this comes from Apple. Check that out. And this is going to be a little something for Dad as well. Right here. This is a great box, right? Yeah. So right here, we have a reverse camera for Dad, so that he can see a little better when he's reversing and stuff. We're going to put this at the top of the high top. We'll do a full install and review of this thing. And not only did we get a reverse camera, because you can't see a reverse camera without a screen, so they also sent in this guy right here. Bam.
Bob Kill Trucker says tone radios are how we pronounce it are great.
Are great? That's nice to hear. That's good to hear. Because we also got, bam, this here for Dad as well. So, this is the new stereo deck that's going to be going into Dad's van. It's going to be a little overwhelming for him, but we'll get him used to it, and I think he'll really like it. Check that thing out. So that's going to replace the random 2 radios that are in his van right now. Give him a full reverse camera, and then also he'll be able to do stuff like watch YouTube videos and stuff. So he'll be able to watch Boost VanLife Jr. right from the stereo. How cool is that?
Oh!
No, it does.
I didn't know.
I tried not to.
I never even thought about that.
No,
So yeah,
that's how you're gonna
huge thanks to Atto. We're going to be doing a full install and review of this as well. On to the next thing.
Beth Binding says nice, Laura Harper says wow.
Nice. Yeah, I know, right? It's going to be pretty wild getting that installed for Dad. But we went with the bigger style screen because anybody who's seen my dad's interior of his radio right now, for some reason he has 2 stereos installed. I don't know why they didn't remove the factory one and put another one in, but whatever. We're going to clean all that up with a big screen. That'll be a lot better for him. Next thing is from Set Power. Bam! Check that out. Magic. You ever seen that before, huh? So much power, I just squeeze the box. This is Set Power's AB15. I remembered that. And this is their center console fridge. And it's going to be going in the front of my van, right next to my power desk. you guys will be seeing a full install and review of this. I like how the fan is up front because it allows for you to keep it open and keep good connection right here. On the inside, we have a little ice cube maker thingy. Boom. Little ice cube maker thingy. Check that out. I guess it makes ice cubes into little circles. And then you can put them in your water bottles and stuff all like that. So Dad'll probably end up getting that because he likes cold water. Humans.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is though, right? That's a cool little feature to come with it. Alright, and that just came with that power.
Yeah, we'll have to test and see if that thing leaks.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Water expands. We'll push that thing open.
Right? So we're gonna be
We'll see.
we'll do a full review video on that as well. These fridges also come with a full wiring setup. So it has an AC wiring plug, which we're going to be using this for something a little different than a fridge, but you guys will see that in the video to come. And it also comes with a 12-volt option for cigarette lighters and whatnot. So if you cut this cord, like you'll see me do in the video of the review, I'll be wiring this to my fuse panel, positive and negative, and then installing this right in the front of my van.
Optical Tracker says the fun part is finding the right plugs to plug and play without wiring the whole van up. The factory one needs a hacksaw job for the 2-watt cassette version. The faceplate, maybe wire 2 of them?
I'm not sure what that means. Finding a plug and play without. No, so I'm actually I prefer the wiring in option. I will plug this into my cigarette lighter for the review video, but shortly after that I will be cutting this and wiring it into my fuse panel. I have a fuse panel for my front section of my van, and then I also have another fuse panel for the back portion of my van, and that's going to allow me to do that. So we'll hook this up to the front portion of my van, since it's only a small fridge. And it's gonna hold things like Monster Energies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that. Fits perfect. Comes with a couple straps and all of that stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what I mean? Check that out. Fits like a dream, you know what I mean? You guys can't even see. It's gonna fall out if I show you. Trust me, it fits good.
Giggity.
And that, again, comes from Set Power. And this is their AB15. So we'll dig into that a bunch more. On top of the center console fridge, they also sent us on top of the AB15, they've also sent us their big one. So this is the DT45. So let's unbox this guy.
Follow says lots of awesome stuff you are unboxing. Will make your lives much easier, better.
Heck yeah.
Donald D says you are loved, Bruce.
Well, thank you, Donald.
Bobtail Trucker says, where's the new drag slicks for the drifter van?
Oh, you know, they're on custom special order because the tires are so big in it and it requires it's almost like a nitro vehicle, right? They gotta be custom ordered.
Nova Scotia Bro says, hey, you're back. Brandy says, hi, Bruce, welcome back. Glad to know you're back.
Heck yeah, thank you all so much. I'm glad to be back in the city.
Bobtail said, Mayday, Mayday. I'm assuming for the camera.
Alright, so this is my first time seeing this.
Oh, Bobtail says, I hear a wild M laugh / Mr. Bear.
You guessed it. So this is the Set Power DT45. Check that out. Bam.
Borealis Nights is here.
Nice, thank you. Oh, it is a dual zone. So this is similar to the IceCo inside, but it's a little slimmer and it's a little taller, I think, honestly. We'll do a comparison in the video one day. Check this guy. Oh.
I like how the handles are tucked in.
Yeah, the handles are actually nicely tucked in, and it's not super heavy either.
Especially at the end of the month.
And that's the controller right here. Workout. Pretty cool.
That's pretty nice.
It is. Set power. So double, you could have a fridge or a freezer, and you can have different settings for each side, which is pretty cool. How do I open it? Oh, it's got a little locking thing.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
like that. So this is the freezer side. Nice. Oh, it comes with a little set power badge.
Is it a
dude.
bubble badge?
Yeah, it's a bubble badge. Very
Either
cool.
side.
Gucci.
Dude, I'll put that on my van. Know what I'm
You can make
saying?
either side for the freezer though.
Yeah, you can do either side, fridge or freezer for sure, whichever option you want. I usually take the smaller side for the freezer, just because you have less freezer stuff, more, I don't know, depending on who you are. If you're someone who eats like vegetables and all of that stuff, then you might have a different option.
Vintage Vehicle Adventures says happy to see you guys. Have a safe trip back.
Hey, nice to see you. Heck yeah. So this is another one that comes from Set Power as well. Again, it comes with the AC plug and the 12 volt option. This one comes with like metal mounts.
Oh, for the straps.
Yeah.
Remember the strap? Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Right here on the side, you're
Really?
right. So those would screw into the side and hold the strap. Very beefy actually, it felt heavy. But yeah, again, also comes with the 12 volt option right here. And it also comes with the AC version with the block. But again, we're probably going to be using this for a different option other than what it was recommended for. It's a 6 amp. Eh? Another 6 amp. We know that'll work. We'll put that over there. And we will end up running the, again, the 12 volt option. I will plug this in to show you guys how it works on the video of installing it. But then I will cut it again, like I mentioned, and then wire this into my back fuse panel for the VATRER battery. So, very cool. Oh,
Nice. It's got a basket.
it's got a basket.
You can put it on the front of your bike when you go to the grocery store.
And it also comes with a plug in this one. And it also comes with a drain plug in this
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah,
So you can wash the stink out.
exactly.
There ain't no more soppy. I'm just
Very
gonna
cool.
stop right there.
Check that out. Very nice.
Russell Wilk says, "What up, brother?"
Hey.
Bob Taylor Sharper says, "With all these fridges, you get a permit to start selling hot dogs as a vendor on the street."
Right?
Street meat.
Street meat.
If you start selling hot dogs on the street, that is exactly what you should call them.
Right? Mr. Blair is gonna open a hot dog stand. It's called Street Meat. Stickers coming down. They're coming soon. Street Meat apparel. So yeah, that's the Set Power. What was it? The 45? DT45. Pretty cool, you guys. Pretty cool. Like I said, you'll see a full review.
No pun intended.
You'll see a full review of all of this stuff coming up in the videos. This is going to be really cool to install a brand new stereo and a reverse camera in Dad's van. And also my well needed brakes.
I'm gonna stop this shit from what? Once in a while.
But I'm actually really curious about this too. This thing here, the little ice tray.
Like, does it? Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll check it out. All the cool straps.
Sammy Sunshine says Bruce's street meet. I always walk in at the most interesting times.
Street meet. Stickers coming soon.
So Sammy's in the house now.
Oh, also Sammy, I was talking to my dad about the fridge. I'll send you a text right after the live stream of the one that he decided on. Made sure you looked through all 4 of them, and I believe it's the last one you sent me that he really fell in love with. The one with the window on it, and there's a temperature gauge on top. Something. I'll send you the link back of the one that he decided on. He was super excited to see it once he's seen the pictures of it. We measured it out on the table for him. He got really excited. And then he started asking the guys like about bread mix and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be lots of loaves of bread going through that thing.
If anybody else wants to talk to Bruce directly, you can contact him at 403.
The wood-based one. Yeah, I think it was the one that was lined up on the wood stove. Bruce's street meat, always hot and ready. Dude, I like that badge though.
There was one inside the lid too.
Was there?
Yeah. I wonder if it's a replacement because it pops off.
Oh, maybe.
Sammy Sunshine says, oven question mark, the wood-based one?
Yeah, the wood-based one. Because that's the one that was, I think it is anyway. I guess I'll send you the link back so we can confirm that it is that one. But yeah, he totally fell in love with it when he seen it. Custom clear images. How you doing? Deborah, if it's snowing tomorrow, Bruce, we can reschedule. No, that's fine. I think if I figure if it's snowing, we'll probably end up hanging around Deerfoot that evening anyway. So we can definitely still meet you down there. Sweet, we can put it on the other. I will do, Sammy. Thank you so much. Cameo oven, a Camco oven for the top of the burner. Mixture use the 850 can to disperse the heat. Yeah, I'm sure you'll definitely be experimenting with it for sure. But it'll give him something to do. He really likes baking and cooking, and since being in a van, we don't have an oven, so he's really missed like making bread and stuff like that. And how cool would it be to be somewhere in the middle of the woods and he just starts hauling fresh loaves of bread for us?
Everybody send him an apron.
Send him an apron.
Flowers, ink.
You gotta get funny ones like that, right?
Yeah.
Good one.
Get him one that looks like a woman in a bikini.
You would wear it too, you know? So yeah, you guys, that's super cool. So, as I mentioned, my dad will be getting my IceCo fridge, and I will be replacing it with these 2 fridges, and we will see how that goes. Bam. Very cool. I'm super excited for that reverse camera too. There was an incident with my dad's van there the other day, and I think a reverse camera may have helped prevent it happening.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, look at that again. Let's check this out. So that's the screen that my dad's going to be getting in his van right here. Super cool. There he comes there now, him and Petey. Hey Dad, we were just talking about your new stereo coming in. Super flat. Should be a pretty simple install, honestly.
Sammy says, I'll make him a care package, flour, yeast, bread pack.
Nice. Hey, Sammy, the one that we were talking about the oven. She said she's gonna make you a care package with like yeast and flour and everything for making bread. What is that?
We done?
Well, I'm still live right now, but we just unboxed everything basically. Look at that, right? That's the bottom one. It is a dual zone.
Huh?
It is a dual zone, so one side's fridge and one side's freezer. Right?
That was white.
Not as wide, no. The IceCo is definitely wider, it has more room, but I think the IceCo is a 65 quart, and this one's only a 45. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whereas yours, both of them are the same size technically, like lid-wise. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. And then that one's gonna go in between, well, my driver's seat and my desk. And then that will install on your van. That's your stereo. You know what I mean? Alright, you guys are gonna jump into the chat here and let's see who's all in here. Jill Morgan, how you doing? Nice stuff for you and your dad. Heck yeah, definitely huge upgrades. I'll be there then, Bruce. Nice, Deborah. Good to hear. And welcome to my meaty kitchen.
Chat will go for a minute. That should be fine. That's connected, so.
Hello from Shemanis. Managed to catch this one while still alive. Well, thanks for joining us. A bread maker may be just as good as an oven for bread, but not for other things. I've never actually seen a bread maker before. Dad's always just made it himself and then just put it in the oven kind of thing. Well, we need readers to see that screen. Yeah, exactly. Right? It should be really easy on his eyes because the screen is so big. That's one of the reasons actually I went with such a big screen, is so that he can easily see what is on the screen itself. Backup cameras are the best. Heck yeah. You'll have to talk to my dad about all that sourdough stuff. These days during the summer though, maybe I'll set him up on a live, and then he could just talk to me as he's like making bread or something, you know? Airbrushing on t-shirts?
That's what I'm wondering.
I've never heard of airbrushing on t-shirts. I've heard of airbrushing on a vehicle.
Yeah.
But then would you have to hand airbrush every single t-shirt?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know what the offer for help is there.
Yeah, custom clear images. Why don't you send us an email and then we'll talk more about that. I'm curious. You got me curious now for sure. What's up, my maple friends? Step Van Dam's in the house. Yeah, those backup cameras are definitely a lifesaver. Thank you, Ben, for dropping the email in there. Yeah, if anybody's got any questions or anything like that or wants to reach out to us, hit us up in the email. Set the backup camera to the radio power and not the reverse switch. It can be on as long as the radio is on. That's a cool hack. I'll definitely remember that one.
Still a way though to do it so that it still comes on when you go in reverse though, so you don't have to go into the stereo.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because we would want it to click like automatically turn on when he turns it into reverse.
Easiest usage.
Yeah, because I don't think he'll be going through the options looking for the reverse camera. Like with your reverse camera, you want it to turn on as soon as you put it in reverse, right? You don't want to mess with your options on your screen before having it reverse, right? But yeah, we'll definitely look into that. really cool. I guess that's the estimated kilowatts on the fridges for the year. Look that out. Very cool. I can't do a bunch of shirts, jackets, hats, etc. I can't paint anything on anything. Nice! Ben just dropped the email into the chat above your comment. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You can airbrush anything, hats, shirts. Aww, that's sad. Yeah, I know. It's like when you eat in winter or something. It's pretty crazy. Hey, Petey. Hi, Petey. Say hi to the people, Petey. Hi. Say hello to the people. Oh, what are you doing today? Oh, what are you doing today? How are you doing? Alright, you guys are going to try and bring you in a little closer. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. That's a little better of a setup. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is a bad place for this. But we're working with what we have. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys. I'm excited to even put these things into my van and see what they fit like. You know what I mean? Because I will be doing a little bit of modifications to my desk, but having this next to it is definitely going to be pretty cool.
What are you waiting for?
Uh-huh.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Oh,
cool.
look, this has a zipper on the
That's
bottom.
cool, yeah.
That is really cool, right? So the laundry bag actually has a zipper on the bottom.
Oh, so you
Right.
like dumped it out into it.
Yeah, so you can fill it up here,
Yeah.
pull it in, drop it into the washing machine,
Good.
flip it open. Oh, that's super cool.
Did it come with anything to hang it, or?
Yeah, there's a bunch of hangers that came with it. Yeah. That's really cool. That's gonna take so much stuff off my bed. You don't even know it. Like half my bed always ends up being laundry.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause there's nowhere else to really put it. Very cool. I've renamed my toilet the Gulf of Trump. Because some VPN paint on the outside. Yeah, that would be really cool. I've always wanted to do something really crazy with my van paint-wise, but you know, it's one of those things that are always just in your thought, but you never end up doing, kind of thing. I tried the paint on my roof, like some flames, but I don't know if it exactly looks like flames.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to get some. I know you guys do that. Your dad want things being.
Yeah. Dad's would be a cool thing. You could put a bunch of portraits on it or something. You know what I mean? And on the side of your van, like if someone could airbrush some stuff on the side of your van, like portraits. You know what I mean? Like on the, no portraits.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like picture portraits or something.
Yeah.
You could even do like a custom one, like a picture of Petey, and then you on the back of him, like, woo! You know what I mean? Riding off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the lower mainland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in Calgary right now, custom clear images. But we do have shirts just about ready to drop though, for sure. I think the next video I'll probably announce it. The shirts. Yeah, I'll do a little fun commercial about them and stuff. They're sweet shirts, like you guys are gonna like them.
Yeah. You showed them to the members only already?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The members only got a glimpse of the t-shirts. In a short, actually.
Oh,
It was in a short. They're really cool. But yeah, you guys, it is definitely getting cold in the garage, so unboxing the stuff definitely wraps up the Custom Family is my channel. Nice, I'll check that out. But yeah, we're gonna end off the live stream here. Thank you all so much for joining along while we unbox these few things. Like I said, you're gonna see a video on all of these things, probably separate. The fridges will be in one video. The reverse camera and stereo will be in another video. The brakes will be in another video. Even the laundry bag you'll see in a video. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna end off the live stream here. Thank you all so much for joining along, and we will see you all in the next one. Remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. Talk to you guys when it's warmer.
You guys, what?
When it's warmer.